it's your boy here in Berlin, Germany. Third battle, first main event, English-speaking battle of the evening. Berlin, one time, where you at? Make some noise! Label you, JollyJay, and the whole staff and all that shit. This is don't flop all fucking day. You know the score. Hashtag DFAFD. Make sure you tweet us on the Twitter. Follow us on the Facebook as well. Facebook.com/don'tflop. You know the score. Alright, this is the first English-speaking main event of the evening. MC on my right hand side, all the way from northwest England, Liverpool City. Make some fucking noise for Innuendo. Let's go!
Shout out, Lauren Shaw. It's a proper whore. I broke it on the novice order. She still said she wanted more.
And on the left-hand side, he's travelled to England from Germany to battle for us numerous times. The president and founder of Don't Let the Label Label You Battles. Make some fucking noise for JollyJay! Finally got the home game. Debuted in Don't Flop in 2010. 4 years later, finally got the home game. Alright, this is another promo battle, so make sure you leave all your comments and feedback and opinions on the YouTube video and on the forum as well. Innuendo won the flip and he chose to go first. So it's round number 1. Don't Flop Berlin on my dude Innuendo.
He's ready to make some fucking noise, man. Now I've been chilling outside for like 5 hours. This looks like an amazing place to rap. But it doesn't take away the fact that somebody spray-painted graph on a concentration camp. Guten Abend. Mein Name ist Innuendo. Liebe ich in Liverpool. Das ist JollyJay. Bist du schwul? Do you like that banter? Nice one, danke. This guy's a wanker, and deine Mutter ist eine Schlampe. Hey, I tell you what, my German accent's not too bloody bad, because I've just used another language to tell this fucking fag that his mum's a slag. So welcome to World War III. I'm leading the attack. Best believe you'll get a smack. Because England's full of gay Germans, we need to send them back. Sie schlucken Sperm as sie lieben den Geschmack. Translation, bitch. That means that you love the taste of jizz. Either I'm fucking great at this, or I use the iTranslate iPhone app to completely take the piss. Because I ain't really got a lot to say about JollyJay. I mean, I could be predictable and say that he's proper gay and takes a cock a day, or act all gangster and talk about how I let the chopper spray. But to be honest, mate, the only thing that I want to say is that without you this summer, I wouldn't have got away, so thank you for the fucking free holiday. Yo, see, we've got a violent history. Oh no, fuck it, that's not even the next one, is the next one something else? Yo. Hold on. Yo. Oh, fuck. See, we've got a violent history. In fact, I can still smell the gunpowder. And when it comes to being British, believe me, there's none prouder. I'm a drunk and abusive Brit abroad and they don't come louder. So on behalf of everyone back home, get your towel off my fucking sun lounger. You speedo wearing pedo German. You are a half English Jew who lives in Germany. If I was you, I'd be mad nervous. You only moved here to be closer to your dead grandparents. And so you can barbecue your frankfurters, bratwurst and hamburgers on an old concentration camp furnace. I don't like that, do you? Anyway. You're out for this battle. Right. So you best prepare to fall, like the Berlin Wall, or the Jewish population after the First World War. Your mother's a dirty whore. She rocks knickers covered in swastikas. She's a really short, hairy bore. The bitch takes bratwurst galore until she hurts her jaw while making German porn with the entire male cast of Jersey Shore. A German slut's called Stephanie Seidel. I've seen a video where she has sex with a beagle. And the bitch looks like Jeremy Beadle after one too many heroin needles. Your mother's fat as shit. She's a flabby bitch with saggy tits, a massive clit, and fanny lips that go right back like Branislav Ivanovic at Stamford Bridge. See, this week I was supposed to have been in the dam, but that all fell through, so now I'm looking for the nearest German brothel and a trip to the bank. I want to get a German dominatrix to whip off me pants, put me dick in her hand, then give me a spank while me nipples are clamped. I'll even let her do a big dirty shit on me fam. No word of a lie, this is the plan, because my idea of a German whip got fuck all to do with Meridian Dan.
Alright, you let's Levitt, everyone ready for the shit, yeah? After the book? Check it. He only came to Berlin to see the Eiffel Tower. He bought some lederhosen to feel more local here. Ordered a Heineken to try some local beer. So he's trying so hard to not stand out as a fat English person, but that isn't working. As soon as he landed in Berlin, he proudly said, "Ich liebe den Berlinen," because he's been practicing German. Oh, Michael Innuendo. This is such an untypical trip for you, isn't it, dude? Most typical English like you prefer a trip to Ibiza to drink all the booze. Will I make this feel like Ibiza? Yeah. When I beat the shit out of you. Perfect. Got verses like the Berlin Wall. They go down in history. Don't blame my hometown advantage when you look back on your misery. Cause I'll murk you like I murk dudes on their home turf too. You see me smash it in British leagues. Don't flop, apart from Prince Khan, which went a bit wrong. I won all my battles there brilliantly. So I'm known to murk all in England, like my Chancellor was visiting. You'll get that in a minute. Half English, no, I said half English humour, half German efficiency in this. Officially pimping. Best German to kick it in England since Jürgen Klinsmann of Boston. I said it's a boss today. It's JollyJay. Humour dark enough to make Dr. Dave take off his shades on a sunny day. What the fuck you got to say? Listen, your fans are a bunch of 14-year-olds who wear Beats by Dre, but scream, "Yay, classic Kanye," when they hear a beat by Dre. You made a recent claim that you got signed by your label. Useless. This is don't let the label label you, bitch. But you did let that label label you, and that label didn't do shit. Motherfucker, you flopped. Closest you'll ever get to being on top of the pops is when your dad gives you a piggyback ride. And you're on top of your pops. They call my battle video a classic, yo. It's hot when it drops. They call your battle video a Casio. It's not a good watch. Because you're ugly as fuck and your bars aren't that great. You want to go far in the game? Land a chart hit? Okay. That's not something we want to see, though. You remind me of C-Door. Because if you want to see dough, you need a mask on your face. You won't get that's a German bar. It's great. I mean, look at him. Bald head like a melon. Looking like Wayne Rooney. If he had a much less athletic profession. Let's talk about that head for a second. How you love letting out your free hair. Who are you kidding? You got about 3 hair. Who are you kidding? You got about 3 hair. Like Stewie Griffin. True say. You need to pay for a toupee, but hey, at least that chest hair is dense there. Bet you love every strain. I've seen him holler at babes topless today, like I'm from the UK. Not quite James Bond from the face, but check it, me chest got that Sean Connery taste. Trust when I say that it's not a big look to have an upper chest which looks like Bigfoot's Bigfoot, but looks aside. Hey yo, listen up. I didn't dislike Innuendo as much when he was still smoking the pot. Don't know why he stopped. He went from pothead to cokehead, from stoner to cunt, like P. Diddy, acting all bad boy when we know that he's not. Ever since he got P, did E, and loved cocaine a lot. Last visit to the toilets, he didn't pee, did he? He was doing coke off the bog. Reason I keep referring to P. Diddy is because I hate him even more since he no longer puff. What? Because you sniff for a couple grand quicker than Russell Brand. Thought you'd live the next life of a fucking champ when you get signed. It's still dull and bland. You only get by with your mum and dad. Depressed guy, because you love to brag. But your sex life is your fucking hand. And your ex-wife is your other hand. I don't understand. How are you such a horrid cunt like Donald Trump and proper dumb like Forrest Gump? Now you gotta run. You know what I'm saying? I'm so gangster I don't need no fucking gun to stick a long nose in your face. And then blow you away, time.
I used to think that he's a decent guy. He's right, I have got a problem with cocaine. I'll sniff beak until I die, but I admit it so you can't mention it. Treaty of Versailles. Oh, that was good! Yo, said that I'm bald? Don't worry, I'm well aware, but I've actually got a full head of hair, except for there and the rest of there. No, I'm fucking, you try saying that I'm bald as if I care. You're German, you're not allowed to say mind hair. No. And do you know what rhymes with Holocaust? Lost 2 wars. I bet you watched Saving Private Ryan and stayed up all night crying. After wasting 3 hours praying, Matt Damon ends up dying. Speaking of films, Schindler's List. Now that took ages to get it popping. I turned it off after 2 hours. I mean, how long does it take to get you shopping? Sorry man. No. So let's talk about the World Cup. Now the RGs held Germany back till the death, then Goethe led you to victory with the last gasp of 10. But that just proves that your country can't act for itself, because Goethe's first name's Mario, trust the Germans to need an Italian's help. And since other European countries have amassed a big debt, Germany's now spreading its cash to pass on the wealth. So it's safe to say that even though Adolf is dead and the Nazis have left, Hitler's dream of global domination's fully back in effect. But if Hitler was here today, I'd be thanking him like Danke. Because blonde hair, blue eyes, that's exactly what I'm after. You think the Germans are more racist than the English? Defo not, nah lad. Tell you what, there's no fucking black or yellow in our flag. Yo. Here's laughing, that's all good. Yo, so I'm trying to find what lays beneath the surface of Jamie Seedle Curtis. It seems you're all about promoting local hip-hop and raising the awareness. Now we may be feeling nervous, because booking me to battle here straight defeats the purpose when I came to remove this shit stain like an anal bleaching service. Woo. You had beef with one of my boys. The fuck's this German thinking? I don't let shit slide, I leave him face down on the ground like Jürgen Klinsmann. You get your whole crew demolished, use a gunner. Man, my bar's Frank Rijkaard, I'll spit at this German, no Rudy Volley. The shit's about to be a disaster. You're going up against a known veteran, so do the math, you'll get a serious dose of your own medicine. Because I'm a soldier, I could be in the Luftwaffe. I'll put you in a coma like you're skiing with Schumacher. Crowds love the sausage like... Because I'm a soldier, I could be in the Luftwaffe. I put you in a coma like you're skiing with Schumacher. Krauts love the sausage like Greeks and the moussaka. And going down on your beard was like speaking to Chewbacca. See, when I slide up inside bitches, I give them 9 inches. JollyJay gives them 9 inches. And I don't even know why the fuck Jay's so jolly. He's an half English Jewish German who looks like a plainclothes Bobby with a 6-inch nose and an 8-stone body. Talking about my hair, lad, your hair be pure curly. I thought that was funny. In fact, it's fucking gone wild, lad. You definitely ate your crust as a child. Your head looks like a fucking portion of curly fries. Judging by your hair and your nose, you're circumcised. Now I know that this sort of half-assed writing won't exactly win me a Turner prize, but if you beat me today, I'll be bare surprised. You're going to see me looking like this. Hazel's eyes. Yo, and I don't even try in battles anymore. Everyone knows that I'm wank. You can firm a clash, then go into hiding alone and get writing like Anne Frank. Yo, and I stay strapped sun up to sundown, so you don't want to hear them guns blow, because when them twin Lugers come out, there'll be 2 dots on you like an umlaut.
Okay, listen up. Put your hand up if you got Innuendo on Facebook. Okay? The rest of you fucking lucky, yeah? Because anyone who has this dickhead on Facebook knows that he's officially addicted to Facebook. This isn't a joke. I mean, we all use social media for shit we promote, but he publicises every bit of his fucking life as if it's a show. Got my newsfeed flooded with pictures and clips from his phone like, bro, there is a world outside Twitter, you know? Not every thought has to be turned into a quote. Not every world issue can be fixed with a post. But it's like you spend all day sitting at home writing a long status, reflecting on the long status you wrote 5 minutes ago. Comment on life, you're not living it though. Watch a football game but concentrate so much on your finger and phone that you miss all the goals. Like, bro, Mike, hello. I said, Michael, yo, you're at a night, a show, can you please try and go outside your cyber zone? Because if a girl came to you right now and said, would you like to bone? You'd reply like, no. Would you happen to have the Wi-Fi code for my iPhone? Remember that amazing time? You know, when us and the guy saw that spaceship? Oh, sorry, I forgot you missed it because you were writing a status. You attention-craving, desperate prick. Unlike you, I get attention quick. No need to beg for it. Because when I'm stepping in, I'm followed by eyes. Like Ali G sentences. Aight? Even seen he likes his own status he writes. Which leads me to believe he dislikes his own status in life. This goes out to all the ladies tonight. I said, make some noise if you're a lady tonight. Yeah! Alright, good. Now imagine going on a date with this guy. He'd be sitting at the same table. You'd be looking him straight in the eyes. But he'll still communicate with you through Facebook online. As soon as your burger arrives, he'll ask you to wait. Hold the burger straight to the light. Make sure the framing's precise and then take more pictures than at an alien sighting. Hashtag with bacon inside it. Proper taking his time. Like 5 pics from the left, wait, maybe 8 from the right. Your food's gone cold by the time he lets you take your first bite. Mike, isn't it true? The only thing you prefer to do than take random pictures of food is take random pictures of you. Selfies. Then get so embarrassed and act like it's just a sarcastic thing that you do. No, it's not. I'll buy that off definition because he says YOLO lots. But you come with cringeworthy drama like a soap op does. Always showing off, even when you're about to sleep with a bird. I swear, the second she lifts her skirt, he feels that immediate urge to scream freeze. Well, I really need to tweet this shit first. Take a picture of you and me with no shirt. It seems so absurd, but I know this. He's actually uploaded topless pics of the chicks that he's been with, innit? Well, the problem is they're horrific. You tried to brag a lot, but got the tactics wrong. When your chick's tits look like 2 Capri Suns after 6 sips. So stop pretending. I said stop pretending. You're not a legend. You're not John Lennon. More like the guy who shot John Lennon. Just want attention. Well, I'm sorry to say this, but you won't even slightly be famous. They'll chisel horrible phrases on your gravestone like Mike never made it. Because when your whole life flashes before your eyes, you'll see Facebook. Then you might finally think of the times that you wasted. Kinda like Fritzl's life in a basement, but hey, at least you once had over 200 likes on a status. Congratulations, time.
Getting likes is something I'm defo proud of. 200, try 77,000. Now originally, I wanted to do this 3rd round over the beat, but Jay wouldn't have it. You know why? Because he's a fucking faggot. He tried to tell me that the German hip-hop scene isn't evolved enough for a battle over beats at a rap event. Now you're all German hip-hop fans, I guess, so you tell me, does that make sense? Yes. I mean, we could have had a DJ on the decks to do the beats, 2 MCs, that's you and me. What the fuck could be more hip-hop than that? So I'll break his neck and spray his blood on the wall to show all 5 elements and the knowledge you lack. When you drop on the track, you rap faster than the beat you're supposed to be spitting to. I listened to his music and was like, fucking hell. Sounds like there's an actual Nazi in the booth with you shouting, Schnell, Schnell, Schnell. Like, my name's JollyJay, I've never been in the streets. That's why I rap like a politician delivering a speech. I can't stand you middle-class rappers, little backpackers, back pocket swinging bandanas with your cap backwards. Think you're gangbangers, guns blazing and blunt bayonets. No fam, try and go ham, I'll be nicking that sandwich. I said I've had it with these little faggots, rappers who be living lavish, living in a palace in the middle of a civil parish. I'm about in the city madness and shitty manners, and I ain't a little bit embarrassed that I ain't never been to Paris. You travel back and forth to London like it's nothing. The hunger ain't forgotten, I made something out of nothing. So I kidnap a rich rapper, see his bitch, grab her like quick stabber with big daggers. So quit that chit chatter or swing bricks, shatter your teeth, get hit with a pig's bladder, and leave your lips fatter than Mick Jagger's. Hosh boy, you were raised on a family estate. Now I'm not saying that we were dead poor, but growing up the only estate my family had was my dad's 5-door Ford Escort. Is that not weird? Not really. Now with this last scheme I might have to be careful, but fuck the Chancellor Angela Merkel, the bitch chats more propaganda than Goebbels. looks like a high-end escort. A bit of class, but still a brass who stashes caps in the stashes caps. She looks like a high-end escort. A bit of class, but still a brass who stashes cash in the straps of a girdle. If I ordered a prostitute in Liverpool and then the slag was dressed like that, I'd have sent her back, no agate and skirtle. You're in the first stage of evolution, Charmander and Squirtle. My words are historic and frank in a journal. Nothing you could say to me is actually hurtful. I got a hard exterior like the back of a turtle. So I'll be up front, you couldn't get close to me. You're midfield like Mario Goetze, Schweinsteiger, Muller, Draxia, Ezel, Podolski, Cruz, Sammy Khedira and Andre Schürrle. Hey, let's not forget Kramer. Even though he's only got 5 caps, he's still German. Yo, so to sum it all, your mum's a whore, the Germans play good football, but fuck you all, because we won the war twice. Rule Britannia, Britannia rules the waves. JollyJay's mum's a slag.
Alright, listen. You said you wanted to do a battle to a beat. I'm sorry, I thought you wanted to do a battle and get beat. I apologise if that's not what you mean. Well, listen up. See, your bars seem a little bit simple to me. Mine stay tricky, like evenly splitting a Twix between 3. Your Germany jokes aren't original. Please, I'm half English, that means you're only dissing all of them. The person you're meant to be dissing is me. Besides, going on about the Third Reich or Hitler is weak, especially when you're about 2 inches or 3 away from looking like a skinhead, you freak. And you're from Liverpool, G, which means you're mainly known for robbing women. So people, be aware if your pocket's got a wallet in them, because he only came to take that, then be the first to leave, like Robbie Williams. Get that shit?
Yes.
3rd round. I still haven't mentioned his biggest hobby. It's fishing. True story. I'm not even kidding. He constantly writes about it online like it's the fucking Olympics. Well, Mike, you must be considering that when you start every conversation with, my hobby is fishing, you may as well replace that with, I'm not very thrilling. See, fishing's not relaxing to him. It's action to him, a passion to him. He's in the zone, even at home when he's having a shit. He'll hold the toilet brush up with both hands on the grip and sit for hours like this. Because he claims it's great practice for catching a fish. Bitch, I promise you this. Every time you show off to your chick like this, because you got a big fish, all it does is remind her of me, because she got my dick pic. Blood on pimpin'. I'll tap her ass while you catch a carp. I'll find a nympho while you're finding Nemo. I'll hook up with a bird while you stick a hook up in a worm, and now fuck that. Let's talk about how you rap again. See, you're not too flashy, you're not too arrogant, you're not too standard, you're not too average when you're just too. Well, that's it, just 2 out of 10. Totally weak, bro. That's totally weak, bro. Only time you can even hold a kilo is when you open a midget store. I need to hold a kilo. See, we own a rating system in these battles, Michael Angelo. No Sistine Chapel. After 16 battles, I don't look up to your art. You haven't got any class. I need no mum jokes. Nah, I strictly mention your mother in bars. Like when it comes to a cunt or an arse, you can call me Snickers. I put the nut in your Mars. I'll be honest, Nick. She told me she weren't loving it. But I treated that criticism like she did a bit of jism. I took it on the chin and swallowed it. What do you think? Man, it's jolly. I rock on and it's so tense. You can't rock on, you're a boat wreck. But I rock on and it's so fresh. Believe me, kid, even if my CD skips, I still rock on, rock on, rock on, rock on, rock like the Stonehenge. No sweats, man, it's jolly. Make you practice volleys with a hand grenade. Think you can handle Jay, then you got another thing coming like Sasha Grey. I use my right hand to smash your face, left hand to finger tap your babe till she's slightly spazzing like an average Ryan Damage reaction. Hey, I'm back, it's Jay. Visit you in Liverpool, turn that shit into Saint-Tropez. I got swag for days. Congrats. Swag. You have lost a bit of flat around your waist, but hey, you're still fat in the face. And I know you love bragging, but I won't have it today. So if we start to see you getting carried away, I'll call an ambulance, mate. And we can literally start to see you getting carried away. And on top of all that, your fucking accent is gay. I'm from London, bruv. That's the south of UK. You may as well be from Scotland, cause they can't understand what you say. And listen up, you know what I actually hate? How he always goes on and on about how much he loves going out. But when he posts his legendary Saturday night videos, there's no honeys about. No music pumping, no cuties jumping, no clubbing, no crowds. It's always just you and Sprungy, drunk on a couch. Well, I wish you travelled overseas with Sprungy. Because when you two form a team, at least he is funny. Now I'll do everyone a favour, make you flee this country, which is the only time you'll be feeling like the Beatles, buddy, going back to Liverpool saying, help, I need somebody. Not just anybody, no, just his best friend Sprungy. Time.
You were one of the original Don't Flop crew. You were there putting in legwork. Where you failed where lesser MCs succeeded because they knew how to network. But you know how I know that you're gonna get saved? Because O'Shea's just had a baby with your fucking ex-bird.
Side. He's travelled to England from Germany to battle for us numerous times. The president and founder of Don't Let the Label You Battles. Make some fucking noise for JollyJay! Finally got the home game. Debuted in Don't Flop in 2010. 4 years later, finally got the home game. Alright, this is another promo battle, so make sure you leave all your comments and feedback and opinions on the YouTube video and on the forum as well. Innuendo won the flip and he chose to go first, so it's round number 1, Don't Flop Berlin on my dude Innuendo.
He's ready, make some fucking noise, man. Now I've been chilling outside for like 5 hours. This looks like an amazing place to rap, but it doesn't take away the fact that somebody spray painted graph on a concentration camp. Guten Abend. Mein Name ist Innuendo. Liebe ich in Liverpool. No, don't like that, do you? Anyway. You're out for this battle, right? So you best prepare to fall like the Berlin Wall or the Jewish population after the First World War. Your mother's a dirty whore. She rocks knickers covered in swastikas. She's a really short, hairy bore. The bitch takes vesves galore until she hurts her jaw while making German porn with the entire male cast of Jersey Shore. A German slut's called Stephanie Seidel. I've seen a video where she has sex with a beagle. And the bitch looks like Jeremy Beadle after one too many heroin needles. Your mother's fat as shit. She's a flabby bitch with saggy tits, a massive clit, and fanny lips that go right back like Branislav Ivanovic at Stamford Bridge. See, this week I was supposed to have been in the dam, act all gangster and talk about how I let the chopper spray, but to be honest, mate, the only thing that I want to say is that without you this summer I wouldn't have got away, so thank you for the fucking free holiday. Yo. See, we've got a violent history. Oh no, fuck it, that's not even the next one, isn't it? The next one's something else. Yo. Hold on. Yo. Oh, fuck. See, we've got a violent history. In fact, I can still smell the gunpowder. And when it comes to being British, believe me, there's none prouder. I'm a drunk and abusive Brit abroad and they don't come louder. So on behalf of everyone back home, get your towel off my fucking sun lounger. You speedo wearing pedo German. You are a half-English Jew who lives in Germany. If I was you, I'd be mad nervous. You only moved here to be closer to your dead grandparents. And so you can barbecue your frankfurters, bratwurst and hamburgers on an old concentration camp furnace.
Yo, what's going on? It's your boy here in Berlin, Germany. Third battle, first main event, English-speaking battle of the evening. Berlin, one time, where you at? Make some noise! Label you, JollyJay, and the whole staff and all that shit. This is Don't Flop all fucking day. You know the score. Hashtag DFAFD. Make sure you tweet us on the Twitter. Follow us on the Facebook as well. Facebook.com/Don't Flop. You know the score. Alright, this is the first English-speaking main event of the evening. MC on my right hand side, all the way from northwest England, Liverpool City. Make some fucking noise for Innuendo. Let's go!
Shout out, man, and I broke it on the novice order, she still said she wanted more.
And on the left,
Das ist JollyJay. Bist du schwul? Do you like that banter? Nice one, danke. This guy's a wanker and deine Mutter ist eine Schlampe. Hey, I tell you what, my German accent's not too bloody bad. Because I've just used another language to tell this fucking fag that his mum's a slag. So welcome to World War III. I'm leading the attack. Best believe you'll get a smack. Because England's full of gay Germans, we need to send them back. Sie schlucken Sperma, sie lieben den Geschmack. Translation, bitch. That means that you love the taste of jizz. Either I'm fucking great at this, or I use the iTranslate iPhone app to completely take the piss. Because I ain't really got a lot to say about JollyJay. I mean, I could be predictable and say that he's proper gay and takes a cock a day, or